Here's the latest episode of Life in Chaos. Hello.
Oh, hi.
Howdy. Howdy ho, neighbor Joe.
You know what? I think the next time
It's
I'm
a
gonna
beautiful
have
day in our neighborhood.
you start it.
In which way do you prefer, the bubbly one or the...
Hello. I told Al that I was gonna stop. I said this before. I was gonna stop saying hello, and he was like, "Well, you just lost all your downloadership." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "All your listeners are gonna go away because that's your tagline." I was like, "No, it's not. Maybe it is."
Yeah.
I don't know. What's worse than raining cats and dogs?
Raining elephants?
Hailing taxis. What's the best way to catch a fish?
With a fishing rod? With your hands?
Ask someone to throw it to you. Why shouldn't you tell jokes to a duck?
It quacks them up.
Oh, there you go. And I'm Jennifer.
I got a nut joke.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. No.
Huda.
Interrupting cow.
Interrupt.
Moo!
And with me, I have
Kelly.
and interrupting cow.
Yep.
Where do birds stay when they travel? Jesus, this is stupid.
A bed and breakfast.
Somewhere cheap. Oh, I have a pool duck.
A pool duck
Uh-huh. A duck. Yeah.
that
Yeah.
swims in the pool.
Yeah.
It's not healthy. Do you have a saltwater pool or?
No.
Yeah,
It's
that's not healthy.
but there's no chemicals in it.
Oh, not
It's
yet.
just water.
Oh, okay.
It's just water. It's just water.
Like
Yeah.
Like what kind of duck? Are you sure it's a duck?
It's a duck.
Okay.
No, it's a duck.
If it walks,
Duck's
it's a duck. Barks like a duck, it's a duck.
It's a duck. So yesterday at work, my coworker and I, we were just kind of chilling. And I went out because we had to raise our pool deck because it was sinking.
Oh, jeez.
Well, half of Data Burn is built on swampland.
Mm.
So, over 26 years, of course, it's gonna start falling. So they had to raise the pool deck. And so I went out there. Well, more so, I looked out the fitness center window to see what they did. And I go, oh, pool duck's back. Cool. So I'm just sitting there watching the ducks. It was relaxing. And so I go and grab my coworker. I was like, you want to see the pool duck? And he was like, shut up. And I was like, no, seriously, we have a pool duck. He's like, you're lying. I said, no bullshit. Come look. He's like, stop playing. I was like, get your ass up and come look. So he comes out and he comes in the fitness center and he sees the pool duck.
What's its name?
I don't have one. But it was sitting on the side of the pool.
Mm-hmm.
So is this a pool people are supposed to go in, or is it like a...
It's not open yet.
It's not open yet.
Okay, so I'm like, no chemicals, but
no
people go in there.
Yes, no chemicals yet.
People go in there, you gotta...
Yeah, exactly. Let me be more specific. They cleaned it, like drained everything out, cleaned the walls and everything, but they haven't done the full cycle clean. So the duck hangs out in the pool, and it usually has its mate. But lately, it didn't have its mate. It was just the duck. So
In the pool.
my maintenance guy, I was like, ooh, did you see the pool duck out there? And he's like, yeah, its mate is back. I was like, no way. So, of course, my coworker gets up and he's like, there's two.
Okay, I got a little worried for a second.
I know. I was like, where did the other one go? And then, sad note, we were walking out to go to the car, and my kids looked down on the sidewalk, and a baby bird fell out of the nest. Yeah.
It happens.
It does. And I was like, it's a circle of life.
At least your dog wasn't there to eat it.
Oh, Lord. Yeah. Yeah.
Birds, my cat birds have not forgiven me for that. They
Mm-hmm.
haven't come back.
Aww. That was the first time I ever heard that term, catbird.
Yeah.
Is when I was watching Matlock.
Mm.
She had said catbird. I was like, what the hell is a catbird? And I didn't realize it was a real thing. I'm stupid. Okay. That being said, we're going to jump right into the topic today.
Okay.
Am I setting my kid up for failure by holding their hand?
All right. My first question is,
Yes.
what do you mean by holding their hand?
Holding their hand can look like stepping in quickly when they struggle, fixing problems before they get frustrated, guiding every step instead of letting them try, and making things easier so they don't feel discomfort.
I think it depends on their age, and sometimes the situation warrants a little hand holding.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, I think they need to make their own mistakes. Otherwise, they're never going to be able to be an independent adult.
True.
And obviously, it depends on
Kid.
the kid, and kind of the situation as to
Mm-hmm.
how involved you should be.
But why do
that's
we
my
do it?
opinion, because I'm not
Why do we do it, though?
because we love them and we don't want to see them struggle.
Mhm. Or feel disappointed. We want them to succeed. We want things to go smoothly. And sometimes we just
But
want
we're
to
making
voice
them
it
neurotic.
down. You think, say what now?
We're making them neurotic
Okay.
because they don't know how to deal with adversity and they don't know how to survive through challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, we're breeding a lot of kids that are perfectionists.
Yes.
And if they don't learn that mistakes are not the end of the world,
Mm-hmm.
you end up,
It's not going to be pretty.
End
yeah,
up throwing tantrums when they don't get their way.
Oh,
Or-
I think it even worse than that.
yeah. Or they end up trying to,
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Or they become Cheeto and cheat. The moment of doubt. When you step back and think, did I just take away an opportunity for them to learn? Because learning doesn't always come from success. It comes from trying, messing up,
and figuring it
figuring
out.
trying again. And when we remove that process, we might also remove the lesson. The difference between support and over support. Support looks like encouraging, guiding, being present. Over support looks like taking over, fixing everything, not allowing space for effort. One builds confidence, the other creates dependence.
See,
Remember that word.
so like, for example,
Uh-huh.
a recent situation we had relatively was our child was in a difficult situation at work
Mm-hmm.
and was on the one side handling it from a perspective of he was just muscling through it
Mm-hmm.
and following through and doing what he committed to do, and all of that is a good thing, but that doesn't mean you have to commit yourself to being taken advantage of.
Correct.
And so the time finally came where it was like, no, this is not okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
Turning his kindness into weakness.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and he needed to have a conversation with his manager.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, can you do it for me? And I'm like, no, this is one you got to do yourself. I
Right.
can help you figure out what you're going to say,
Mm-hmm.
Help you prepare, but
and I can practice with you and pretend like I'm your manager and you can tell me what you're going to tell me. But no, you're the one who has to make the phone call and you're the one that has to make the conversation happen.
Right.
And so we did that. We practiced and he laughed because I was a good pretend manager. And it was it worked out, but it wasn't like us flying into the rescue and making the
Yeah.
conversation for him or
Right.
any of that.
Right.
You know, we'll tell him, hey, you're heading for a thing, but
Mhm.
we're not gonna remove the thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna have to deal with it. That happened last night where he and a friend wanted to play at a public net,
Mm-hmm.
and it was late when they got back from the volleyball game. Um, and so they were like heading over to the public park at like 8 o'clock at night.
Oh, heck no.
And I was like, I texted him, I'm like, look, the park closes at dusk.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't me being it's my rule. It's the park closes and
Right.
cops start patrolling. And you're not allowed to be there. I left it at that. He didn't even read it at first. But it was just, I've given you the heads up. I've told you the information you need to know to make a good decision. It's up to you to make whatever decision you're going to make.
Yep.
Yep. So they were there for about 15 minutes and then
Left.
Crazy.
But yeah, I mean, I think Elizabeth tries to do the same stuff.
Mm-hmm.
she got distracted by the fidget. Oops. I just almost collapsed at the
But I was mostly waiting for you to jump
I don't
in.
have any idea which thing you're talking about.
She has no direction. Okay, so one of the things that we
So who's
always say
distracted?
is that, we don't want to see our kids struggle, but struggle isn't a bad thing.
Yeah.
Right? This part is, that's probably the hardest part as a parent is watching your child struggle. But struggles teach problem solving, one would hope and assume. Patience is a virtue. Resilience, confidence, because when they figure something out on their own, that feeling is powerful. And I've noticed that, my husband taught my son how to do his own laundry, right? And so now it could be 2 pieces of clothing. And he's like, "Oh, I want to do my laundry." And I look at him and said, "No, you don't."
You want to wait till you get the full load.
And I know why he wants to do it because I bought him this Dragon Ball Z hoodie that he wears everywhere and every day. And I'm like, dude, you have got to calm down on this. Like, it stinks. And so he's like, well, let me go wash it. Okay, I'm gonna need for you to chill. I'm like, you got other clothes that you could be wearing. So, but knowing that we're teaching him to do these things for himself, knowing that he's able to also guide his sister, which is awesome because I don't have to do it. And I'm like, oh, yay, he could teach her. But he also learned he was able to problem solve those things on his own. So last night he had an issue with he has a loose tooth. And so he's like, "Mommy, it's kind of bothering me." And I was like, "When's the last time you rinsed with warm salt water?" Right? And so he goes, "Oh, never." Right? Probably when my other tooth fell out. And I said, "Well, make yourself some warm salt water." I shit y'all not. This boy stood in front of me and goes, "How do I make that?" I said, "I need you to say this again with me." And he goes, "Warm salt water." And I go, "Right. So say it one more time. Warm salt water." "Right. So one more time." And he goes, "Oh."
Yep, been there.
And I'm like, "Oh, now it clicks."
Oh my God.
So yeah, struggle.
So the first time we let our son help with Thanksgiving dinner,
Okay.
he picked up the knife
Ooh.
to cut vegetable.
He was old enough. He was okay.
But he picked it with the sharp side up
Uh-huh.
and it's going like this. Like, no!
Oh God. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
It was always and I'll usually pack his lunch, not to spoil him, but I don't trust what he would put in into he's always been so freaking slow in the mornings, then it's more like for my benefit.
I mean, he can't find a sock, so
Exactly. But one day I gave him something, pasta or something, I don't know, and I put the wrong piece of silverware
Mm.
in there. He goes, "How am I supposed to eat it?"
Mm.
Now, mind you, his school has plastic utensils,
Uh-huh.
metal utensil. I'm like, "Go get one that's dry." I couldn't eat it.
Why?
Why?
Because you gave me a fork instead of a spoon.
It was like, boy,
Oh my. Wow. Wow. Yeah. How are we gonna do at college?
well, and he goes, "I don't have any clean shorts." I'm like,
You know we're
"Find the pair that smell the least worst and put them on. We gotta get home."
Febreze it.
I'm like, "I got some fabric spray downstairs." And now he's like, "Hey, can you spray this?" No, he usually does this later. Sometimes our washing machine has a temper tantrum,
Mm-hmm.
And unbalances itself and stops mid-cycle.
Mm-hmm.
like depending on what you have in it. It's
Or lately the water's been stinking.
yeah,
Has that happened with
like it
y'all?
takes the clothes out. I'm like,
Why does it
I know, I
smell
just
like
watched
that?
this.
Exactly. Like my ice tastes weird. It's so weird. Real life moments. We've all done this. They're trying to do something and we're like, here, just give it to me. I'll do it. Or we already know it's going to take longer, so we step in and speed it up
Mm-hmm,
because we're tired,
mm-hmm.
because it's easier, and because we just want it done.
Well, sometimes it's to prevent an absolute meltdown.
Meltdown. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when they're little, it's one thing. Right now, melt down because you're going to need to do this.
Yeah.
And, I'm done. He's the type of kid who will take the easiest route
Yep.
when at all possible.
Yep.
So he will like hold his dinner dishes
Mm.
until he sees someone gets up and says, "Oh, you're up. Do you mind putting these in the sink?"
Nope. I'm putting
That's
my
what we
own.
do. We're like, no.
Mm-hmm. Nope. Nope.
But you're so,
Nope.
But
Nope.
you'd really make my day.
when he was really little, he told us once, "Mommy, you're my best friend.
Mm.
You can clean my room."
No, son, I will not do that for you.
I was like, "Nice try."
Let's ask ourselves, do I give my child space to try, or do I step in too quickly? Am I helping them build confidence or making things easier in the moment? And is there a place where I can step back just a little? It's about balance. This isn't about pulling all support. This isn't about making things harder on purpose. This is about balance, helping without taking over, guiding without controlling, supporting without removing the learning process. You're not setting them up for failure. You are setting them, excuse me. You're not setting them up for
For failure.
because you care, because you help, because you show up. That's not the problem. The opportunity is in adjusting how we help. So instead of, let me do it for you, let's try, show me what you tried. Instead of fixing it immediately,
Yeah.
we're going to pause, let them think, let them try, let them grow. Do you have patience to do that? You have the patience of a saint. So I might have patience to do that. I don't have patience to do that. But I have to learn to find the patience to do that.
It's hard. Like there've been projects and stuff, and I'm like, that's not right. And then like I seriously have to like hold my breath and bite my tongue. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't always work.
Elizabeth is particular about how she does things and the ways that she thinks make sense and how to do things. We learned a long time ago that her and I doing home DIY projects together
Two different people
do not work well.
Playing video games together
doesn't
not
work well. Yeah.
We have very different methods of engaging with the world.
Do you guys play Uno together?
Only when
all
we're
the time.
mad or we want to be mad. Only when we want to be mad.
My husband
Uh,
will not play Uno with me because I beat him every time. My kids
oh,
will. My daughter whoops my
Well,
ass.
there's 2 people in our house who don't like to lose, and it's
Oh,
not me.
competition is real. All right. Ugh,
yeah.
sorry.
Cribbage does that for us.
What's that game?
Cribbage?
What is that?
It's a card game.
Never heard of it.
It was a sailor game.
The sailors of the CCC. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
To see what they could see.
And Miss Susie,
Yeah. So if you've been wondering, what am I doing too much? That question alone means you're aware. And awareness is where better parenting begins. I don't like this thing. You don't have to get it perfect. You just have to be intentional.
I'm all for being intentional, but you're not intentional all the time. Sometimes you're just reacting.
Yep.
And there's nothing wrong with that either. Because even if you make a mistake and react in a way you're not happy with, it's an opportunity to apologize and show your kid how to recover from being a dickhead.
Let's make apologizing to your kids great again.
let's never say those
that
2
again.
words together again.
Let's make apologizing to your children
No,
normal. That's not
normalize
normalize
apologizing to your child.
apologizing to your kids. There we go. Because we expect them to apologize to us.
Mhm.
Why can't we do the same? There is a child screaming in the bathroom. Why can't we do the same?
We,
I wish we had
Hey,
video. I wish we had video of what's going on in the studio right now.
We're building with fidget spinners.
sorry.
No,
Well,
it's just funny.
you are Jiminy Cricket. That kid is not
Do
happy.
we need to go make sure like everything's
Are they apologizing to their kid? Because
sounds like it needs to be.
Jesus. All right, guys. Let's
Yeah, I
do
mean,
better. Do better, be better.
I think
And you're doing a good job.
yes. And letting your kid explore the world, even if it doesn't feel safe to you,
Yeah. That's
is
hard.
is an important thing to let them do.
Let's continue to raise capable and confident children. Yes. All right. Love you.
Well, bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Life in Chaos. Please email us with any questions, suggestions, or if you want to be part of the show, lifeinchaospodcast@gmail.com.